Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Seahawks and the NFC West as a whole. Rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape our secondary and give us a serious boost heading into the second half of the season. I'm talking about Patrick Surtain, the elite cornerback from the Denver Broncos, possibly making his way to Seattle. It's the kind of move that gets every Seahawks fan's heart pounding, especially when you consider the need we have for a lockdown corner with Tariq Woolen battling that hamstring injury and the secondary's recent struggles against top-tier receivers. Sources close to the situation have leaked that the Seahawks are eyeing Surtain, and the Broncos, sitting at 4-6 and in the midst of a rebuild, might be ready to part ways with their talented young corner in exchange for a first-round pick. It's not every day you get a chance to land a player of Surtain's caliber, someone who's not just good but truly elite. At just 25 years old, Surtain has already established himself as one of the premier CBs in the league, boasting a coverage win rate of 88%, which is off the charts. That kind of consistency in coverage, combined with his ability to intercept passes and reduce big plays, could be exactly what Seattle needs to solidify our secondary and make a real push for the playoffs. Now let's talk about the player himself. Patrick Surtain has a resume that speaks volumes. In the 2025 season, through 10 games, he's recorded 28 solo tackles, 10 assists, and has already snagged 2 interceptions, along with 8 pass deflections. His PFF grade of 92 is among the best in the league, and his career stats, 198 solo tackles, 72 assists, 12 interceptions, show that he's a ball hawk who can also hold his ground against the league's top receivers. His EPA per coverage at -0.25 indicates his ability to prevent big plays, and his 3 Pro Bowl selections affirm his status as one of the best at his position. Plus, his durability in 2025 with 0 major injuries is a testament to his resilience and commitment on the field. When you compare him to other top corners like Sauce Gardner, Surtain's 88% coverage win rate and the +25 turnovers he's generated make him a true difference maker, elevating any secondary he joins. For Seahawks fans, the idea of adding a player like Surtain is tantalizing. Imagine him lining up across from our young star Tariq Woolen, creating a formidable duo that can shut down opponents' top receivers. His projected impact is significant, an expected +5 interceptions over the rest of the season, a reduction of about 15% in opponent passing yards, and a boost in overall defensive efficiency. This move could push our points allowed per game from around 25, one down closer to 20, transforming our defense into a true strength rather than just a solid unit. With Witherspoon already playing well and a restructured cap hit of around $4.2 million, thanks to some creative cap management, the Seahawks could afford to make this bold move. It would also help us compensate for the absence of Williams and bolster our pass rush, which has been seeking more sacks, adding another +8 sacks to our total. Let's not forget, the timing couldn't be better if you're thinking about a Super Bowl run. The odds for the Seahawks to win Super Bowl LX have already shifted, with betting lines moving from +15000 to +5500. That's a huge jump, and adding Surtain would elevate those odds even further. He could be the X factor against top offenses like the Packers' receivers, where his presence could make a real difference, especially in high-stakes playoff games. His ability to generate pass thefts in the playoffs, with a +19% impact on pass deflections, makes him a valuable piece for a deep postseason run. Now, you might be wondering about the Broncos' perspective. They're currently sitting at 4-6, with an offense averaging just 21 points per game and a cap situation that's forcing tough decisions. The trade would be a cap hit of around $15 million, which might seem steep, but when you factor in the rebuild and the need to clear space, it's a move that makes sense for Denver. They've shown skepticism about trading away their young star, but the chaos in their current situation and the fact that they're not competing for the Super Bowl this year might push them to consider it. It's a classic case of a rebuilding team sacrificing a star for future assets. For the Seahawks, this potential trade is a bold, visionary move, one that could push us towards Super Bowl contention. With certain, we'd be adding a true lockdown corner, someone who can match up with the best receivers in the league and elevate our entire defensive unit. It's the kind of move that shows our front office is serious about competing now and in the future. The secondary would become a nightmare for quarterbacks, and with the improved pass rush we're building, the whole defense could reach a new level. Imagine the crowd at Lumen Field, roaring every time Certain makes a play, shutting down the opposition's top targets, and giving our offense the confidence to go for it on every drive. That's the kind of mentality we need to take us deep into the playoffs and beyond. The Seahawks have been building a solid foundation, but this move could be the final piece to make us a true contender. We've seen what a difference a top-tier corner can make. Think about the boost Sauce Gardner provided the Jets last year, or how a shutdown corner can flip the momentum in crucial games. So, as we look forward to the rest of the season, keep an eye on these developments. The Seahawks front office isn't shy about making bold moves, and if they can secure Certain, it could be the move that defines our championship pursuit. The NFC West is already a tough division, with teams like the 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals all fighting hard. But adding a player like Certain could give us that edge we need to take control and set ourselves apart. It's exciting times, folks, and I truly believe we're on the verge of something special. The potential of this defense, combined with our explosive offense, could make the Seahawks unstoppable. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Certain would be the perfect addition? How do you see him fitting into our scheme and elevating our defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks organization. Remember, it's all about building this community, sharing our passion, and staying in the know about all the latest moves that could shape our season. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news, and let's keep that hype alive. Go Hawks!